I don't know much about unicorn lore, but I don't think they're supposed to sound like clever girls. Hey y'all, welcome to The Real Value, where we recap, review, rate, and evaluate all things real, all things watched. I'm your horror pal, Cal, your horror pal, and today we'll be talking about your favorite mythical one-horned beast. That's right, unicorns. In Death of a Unicorn. Starring Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega, this 2025 fantasy horror flick had me real confused at first. So halfway through the sucker, I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is not a horror movie. If anything, it's like fantasy drama. And then the unicorns basically took on the embodiment of velociraptors from Jurassic Park and started massacring everyone. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's why this is rated R. But besides that, I was really confused. I mean, even the poster is kind of Pixar-y. So if you do go see this movie, a couple things. Don't expect your classic type of horror flick. Even when the unicorns go rogue, I'd call this horror simply because they start doing some murder. You know, crushing people's heads and stuff, so it's not a spoiler. Number two, even though this was, in my opinion, one of Paul Rudd's weaker performances, he's still Paul Rudd and he's still great.
You sound like you're from London.
3, Jenna Ortega can act cry very, very well. 4, the storyline of the movie paints humans in the right light. It's exactly what would happen in real life should this story become reality, because humans are the worst. 5, you might have a good time, you might not. 50-50 split chance, I'm gonna say. My favorite character in the movie was Griff, the poor manservant that the family takes advantage of and could care less if he lives or survives. He had some really good comedic relief in the film. Past that, I thought the CGI was kind of weak. You can definitely tell that these are fake unicorns opposed to, you know, the real ones. The story behind the story is kind of basic, cliche. Daughter wants to be closer to the father, but the father is married to work, and they also lost their mom/wife not too far back, blah, blah, blah. That whole trope. Overall, I would say the movie was real mid. It was okay. I enjoyed some parts. There were some laughs, sure, but when I go to see a horror movie, I want to be scared. I want to be frightened. I want to be on the edge of my seat. I'm not there to have my funny bone tickled. That's one reason why I kind of am not the biggest fan of like horror comedies, because to me, they often lean more into the comedy side, you know, scary movies, Zombieland, etc., etc. I want horror when I go see horror, you know? I give the flick 1 Scaredy Cal because there are a few jump scares here and there that got me, but past that, it's not scary at all. Even the atmosphere of the movie is more fantasy driven than anything else. So yes, a real mid for this guy, real meh. Probably won't ever watch it again, but if you want to see something just to pass the time, then go for it. It definitely knocks out an hour and 45 minutes or so. Okay, that's it for me today, folks. Short and sweet. That's how we do it at the moment. You can hear him meow the whole time, huh? Because that's all he's doing is meowing on the other side of the door. But I let him in, he's still gonna meow. This fucking guy. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. See me next time, because I can't see you. Peace. Unicorn. Don't do it. Do not come in here and then start meowing. I have to change the name of this channel. Oh. Why do we do this? Why do you do this to me? They don't come to listen to you meow. Why? Anyways.
Supposed to do, give them a go with a